Hello there, welcome back to episode 7 of Deep Guard. So today we got ourselves, first off, a look at the scepter that has been made at the end of the previous episode, and well, I want to ogle at what we have achieved and dig deeper to achieve the goals that we have set. So we're going to try our best to establish our foothold down here. And I have a couple of things on my agenda for today, so we're gonna have a good time, promise. So first up, let's check what scholar is visiting us. Mest Das Perfect channel. So I know that name vaguely. That's because he is a scholar from the Lone Anvil. Very familiar face. So we have previously set up a little bit of a box here to make ourselves safe, and let's check out the new artifact, Crack Chew. So it is a scepter that is made out of alpaca wool and dog bone. And oh yeah, on the item is an image of Pack Lion Frog, Three-Eyed Monster Consort, and Epiv Savage Wine the Elf. Ugh. Epiv the Elf is striking down Pack Lion Frog. So, okay. It is a random tale of this place where we are living at, basically. That's what it is. Alright, I also will set up today a second planting chamber, because we are really behind in that regard. I also want to introduce today a second planter. Erdim, a legendary planter from previous adventures, will join the fray, as I really feel like, you know, it doesn't hurt. They are both legendary. What could possibly go wrong if they both work on the same page? They are definitely not going to ruin each other's work here. Also, I realized that obviously we are lacking limestone, so let's excavate some. If we don't have any doors and no material to make them, that's the reason why. I love that. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, when you dig down and check out what kind of stone is currently lacking, and then you go on and get the stuff done, pick it up, make it available. I love that. Okay. So our legendary miners are chucking through the rock like through thin paper. They would do the same with flesh and bone, by the way. Alright, so let's get ourselves here the whole constructions down. We are requiring here a pretty lengthy system of stuff. Alright. Not any material. We're only going to do iron bridges here. Just for the sake of style. Alright. Let's make that room only available by breaching through the barracks. 11 opal. Yay, I love it. We also gathered some sweet gemstones. Probably should start doing something with these. My cat is sparring. That's always weirding me out a wee bit. So, red-winged blackbird remains. Suspicious. I want to have here, because it always pays off to have it, butcher and a tanner very close to the surface. This is, in my experience, enough to convince your dwarfs to butcher most of the things that get killed in the vicinity of your fortress, therefore getting yourself some nice exotic leathers and or just making good use of your regular roadkill. Personally like that. Speaking about which, let's go forage in the swamps. This is also a nice way of getting food variety. I've been talking about that in the previous episode. Specifically as food variety makes people happy. Jeez, there's so much limonite here that I can't even respect it anymore. Oh well. So let's put some flooring down. And in a nutshell, it's a very simple system. Each of these rooms is supposed to be a holding chamber for a forgotten beast. We're going to set up ropes, or chains, where we're going to tether a victim onto, and, well, we're basically going to lure the forgotten beast into these holding chambers. That's all. Hopefully it'll work. I've never tried to industrialize it like that, but, well, technically there's no reason that it shouldn't work. There's only one thing: it's going to be a boatload of levers. There we go. So 2, 4, 6, and 7. We're making 8 levers here, but that's okay, because here's bridge number 8. This one. And probably we need a bridge number 9 as well. So, there we go. And then we're going to carve another entrance to the subterranean here. And whenever a forgotten beast will now roam the depths, we're going to close the central entrance and open the side entrance, and then we're going to trap the forgotten beast in these chambers here. The only thing we're missing here is that. I wonder how many updates it'll take until these strategies don't work anymore. Because currently, forgotten beasts are, weirdly enough, not capable to beat down doors. They should be, but they're not. I really hope that the day that we're losing this ability to defend ourselves just with doors, I hope that this day also the web-spitting forgotten beasts will get nerfed. Because if web spitters wouldn't be so devastating, I wouldn't even feel the need to cheese around like that. I only do this because one web spitter can easily decapitate an entire squadron of 10, 20, 30 fighters. It is not even foreseeable, because it's going to be a random event when one of the fighters can get on top of a beast before getting webbed. Because one legendary fighter is all it takes to breach through the endless torrent of webs, and then it's down and done. But yeah, until then people will die left and right. And I've seen really, really horrible scenes where dozens of fighters just got incapacitated and then decapitated. And that is very, very frustrating to watch. And that is very, basically the understatement of the year. So, that being said, let's excavate ourselves some chalk. We're running that stuff at some various ends after all. And maybe it'll be the flux stone to make steel out of. Still not done with that topic either. There's just too many things that we need to get done all at once. And yeah, you know the deal. Okay, so let's zoom out like that. Pause the game for a second because I really want to link these in a way that there's no doubt that everything is linked as needed. Ugh. Yeah, we ran out of mechanisms, but whatever. We can monitor from here, it's okay. Alright. Let's check back with the dolomite boulders. Ooh, there's brown jasper. Don't mind if I declare a big mining job here. There we go. Okay. We're totally pilfering the place. Ah yeah, the second growth chamber. Things I keep forgetting about. But it is no problem until you put a lid on it. Then the water can't run off anymore, and then things get serious, basically. Up until then, it's a poor man's mist generator, squirting out the occasional mist cloud. I don't have regular hatch covers. Curse me. So we're going to put hatch covers on the tab. And I can't stop myself. I have to do it. There's just so much iron here everywhere. It's fun to swim in wealth. But I mean, on the other hand, I'm usually running fortresses where that is just not possible playing it like that. Because we're playing in a world that is very, very low on minerals. So most of the places I'm running, they don't have the wealth of minerals like that. Or as it is here, only that one metal. Personally love it like crazy to have fortresses like that, because that means that there is some, you know, economical pressure. There are defining characteristics of your fort. I really don't like it when there is basically everything available on your fortress, from platinum to gold to silver to copper, tin to iron. Yeah, you know, it's a Zen fortress. I get it, one with everything, but yeah, grows old quite quickly. And why is nobody chopping out that part here? We even linked the hatch cover already. Ah, now they do. Alrighty. The iron hatch covers do have one distinct advantage. They are magma safe per se, so that's why I chose them as well. Not only because they're cool and badass and everything, but yeah. There's also a practical use behind my fashion choices. Okay. The situation brings me to the point that I feel like excavating another corridor here for magnetite, as we have really, really high amounts of magnetite available. And it'd be a shame not to use all of it. I mean, there's currently no shortage of iron whatsoever in the fort, and that is wonderful, but yeah, why not? Who knows what cool ideas I'll have in the future. Okay. Stone. Magnetite. Wheelbarrows. There we go. Ah, that's a nice quarry. But I'll go into the max here. We need so much dolomite in our day-to-day business that I really don't want to have any shortages of that. And it's about time. 11 new bedrooms. Let's see how many of them get instantly picked. None? That's a good sign. That relieves me quite a bit. So, the mayor has ended a mandate. That must be a stop to the export embargo. Not that it really matters at all, but in his mind it does. So, we respect the quirks of our mayor. He's, after all, the person we all can go to just wince and whine and vent to, so I think that is a wonderful thing. Let's go over there and chop some more trees, because I don't see a single log of wood on the surface anymore, and that is because we've picked it all clean already. The good part is, we are soon going to conquer the depths, and with that, we're going to get access to even more trees. Isn't that nice? And why is there no boot for you available? Can somebody explain me? So, legwear, footwear. There should be a constant production of these, so how? Iron low boots, lots of them. This is weirding me out. So I don't know why Bim is not able to pick himself any boots up. There's lots of them. And can assign metal footwear to him, but it doesn't matter to him either. Resolving the conflicts doesn't matter to him either. Bim, you are a very, very special one, but I'm used to special people. Because the soldier menu of this game is bonkers. Yes. So, no, I don't really have enough personnel to expand further on my military side. I really don't. Which is sad. So let's just kick it out and set up new footwear here. Low boots, specifically. Now you can't tell me there are none. Huh. But, as a matter of fact, you can. So... that's odd. So that shouldn't happen at all, just so you know. In my humble opinion, at least, there is no way that I understand why that happens. So let's assign a specific pair of boots, maybe. Maybe that'll work. So I'd assume that it is something about Bim's regular footwear that's blocking. I don't care. Bim, you do you. If you want to be special about your shoes, you're special about your shoes. It is okay for me. I still love you. So, let's see. We have now this one here linked. Alright. And then this one ain't linked anymore. So this one is linked, this one ain't linked. Yeah, only a little bit complicated. Only a little bit complicated. But I want to have total control over each and every bridge here. Just as a safety measure. We're going to store really radioactive crap in there, so we better be careful. So, how much of a good fighter are you folks? Well... They're not at the level where I would entrust the caverns to them. Caverns tier 1 are not necessarily a horribly dangerous place, but they're also not a place for rookies like these. So probably we should just relocate, huh? Oh yeah, let's do this. So the robust rings go up here, and the red torches will have a new home down here. There we go. I like that. So we're going to use our really, really experienced fighters now for the dangerous duties, and the rookies can defend the surface. We're not being sieged before we hit 80 people. That's the game's rules. So I'm not too worried about that. The robust rings are able to defend this place well. And I mean, the name itself, the red torches, does give me the feeling that they are the guys for the subterranean work, aren't you? Green here. So we're going to set up some doors. And yet another bridge. So I think now every single frickin' bridge has a lever, except for the one that I just built, but that will be also done in a second. So, well, we're ready. We're ready for what's to come. And the neat part is that we also can now acquire ourselves new specimen of creatures down here. Alright, now let's get ourselves some more of that stuff. And, well, on another episode in the near time, we're going to ponder about how we're going to take control over tier 2 caverns, but well, one thing at a time. Elves have arrived. Well, we're going to pretend as if they're not here. We don't have hostilities yet. We don't have friendship either. There we go. That's a proper place now. Alright, so the only thing lacking now are sacrifices. Alright. But we don't need to string up a sacrifice before it is time. Not at all. Okay, there's one more thing that this place is lacking. And that is luxury and accommodation. So let's change that. There's going to be a humble dining hall, a not so humble tavern, and a much less humble temple. As everything here is behind the safety of our guards, but paranoid nature that I am, we're going to put some gates in between that we can slam shut if necessary, as at the end of the day, there's no such thing as too much caution. Nah. Only because you're paranoid doesn't mean they don't want to eat you. So that's just what it is. Let's see. If we are going to accidentally breach now into the western pocket of the caverns. No, we don't. Nice. Alright. Ah, beautiful. With the next swing or the next turn of Immigrants, we're going to get ourselves some new fighters. But before that happens, I feel as if I don't want to overburden my economy here right now. The thing is, we do have 65 people, but let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14... Yeah, that's easily more than around 20 children here. So our fortress is much smaller in terms of workforce as it currently looks like. And that's why I am not trying to expand my military forces, because we already have like 20 or something children, then 8 fighters. That makes already 30 people not working in this fortress. We have only 35 people capable of work now. So that's just the sentiment behind that. Well, did the whole farming thing work out? Yep. Almost ready to pull the lever. Look at that. So the second planter definitely helped out. Love that. We also need to make our entire workshop department here a little bit more, well, specialized. But one thing at a time. It's working currently really well, so I don't really criticize it. The only thing I dislike in the current light of things, we are extremely slow at stoneworking, and that is a real detriment by now. So I might want to change that. Let's set up some more stoneworkers' workshops. So there we go. As this will speed up things tremendously to have a couple of people extra on the chiseler's workbench. So our first demands have been made. He wants shields. Alright. So let's see, that should work like that? I hope. Alright, we do seem to have no problem with that. The only thing we do have the problem with is that we obviously don't have a stockpile for finished goods yet. So let's change that. Yep, first iron shield made, and the other one is being forged while I'm speaking. Nice. Yeah, the finished goods are being stockpiled here, just like I thought. Always the same thing, always the same thing. Alrighty. So, I could now open the caverns, but I want to wait until the until civilization has moved in as well. I mean, come on, we're almost there with the dining hall and all. And since there will be quite a lot of ruckus around here, economy-wise and such, I really like to have the infrastructure here well prepared. I am, as a matter of fact, currently considering to expand the city bedroom-wise into this direction. I never made that, and I am finding it a very, very interesting thing. And Erdem is possessed as a leather worker, I guess. He's not finding the proper workshop right now, because I can't remember that I set up a leather... Yeah, it's the end of the episode artifact, right? It has by now sort of a tradition. But I don't mind, it's okay for me. Yeah, leave you, Elven Caravan. Nobody wants you. I would be selling only wooden things to you. Just so you know. Nothing else. Only wooden things. Alright. Let's see. Claystone block production is rolling. As you see here, there is so much work. Every one of these workshops is fully loaded up with tasks, so yeah. Come on. I wish I could expedite the construction of that thing somehow. I can't. Somehow will now sooner or later pick up that construction job. I guess they are finishing the deep ones first, but there is not that much work left to be done here. Oh, and new people. Tozit the miner. Kubuk the animal trainer. Kulit the bone carver. I definitely know that guy. Probably made some of those crowns that were lying around on the floor. All on the stonecrafter. I don't know that guy. And child. Yeah. The usual suspects, I dare say. Yeah. Aloth, the miner. Wonderful. More miners are always a welcome sight. Katten, the doctor. Beautiful, beautiful. I love to see so many familiar faces. This is kicking us closer to the 80 population mark, which also means that we're going to be raided soon. Thaltic the animal trainer, Ral and Kel the animal trainer. Yeah, so there's a lot of people from Tamewild hailing in. Zuntir the Bone Doctor. I know that guy too. Brilliant. So that means at the beginning of the next episode we can easily arrange a new squad or two. Sheesh! More people keep coming and coming and coming. Kupuk the Shira, Mebzuth the Thresher, Fath the Bone Doctor. Hey, welcome back, my man. Udip the Surgeon. Yeah, and the children belonging to all that. I'm very happy that we stocked up on workers, on rooms like that. And boy, 3 guilds all at once. Never had something like that. Oh dear. Alright. My friends, I'm ending here because obviously we're going to set up the guilds of Deep Guard in the next episode, as there will be quite a lot of pressure here on my shoulders. Jeez, the numbers keep growing and growing and growing. That is so many new people arriving. That's insane. But I'm looking forward to the next episode, my friends. Comments down below, thumbs up would be appreciated. Consider subscribing. In the description box you'll find plenty of links to the various playlists I did for Dwarf Fortress. You can find several fortresses where all the people come from that I have seen here, and many things more. Feel free to support Icon Gaming financially via Patreon, PayPal, or buy me a coffee or a YouTube channel membership thingy. This will also give you early access to all the episodes that I have pre-recorded. I do release them daily though, so don't you worry. To all of you who are not interested, I want to say a big thanks to all the supporters of the channel, and a special big thanks to all the people watching these videos up until the very end. I'm really happy that you guys are around, and I hope you had a good time. See you all on the next one. Bye bye.